Okay, so we are starting. Finally starting. The Honkai Star Rail 3.0 story, Trailblaze mission, heroic saga of Flame Chase. I hope y'all are ready because I am. I'm so excited. I didn't think this day would ever come, but here it is. So here we go. Look at Pom Pom! Pom Pom wearing the chef outfit is literally the best thing on the planet. I don't know if that's like for everyone or if it's just because I put the outfit on him from doing the quest, but I love it. Wait, let me make sure that the volume's good. I need this experience to be perfect. Okay.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Black Swan isn't joining us? She doesn't think it's right to join in on our vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphoreus. Oh, you mean we didn't already decide on this like 4 patches ago? Because I was already dead set on going. She can read our minds. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. Where's Sunday?
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting.
Well.
He went to the party car to rest.
Oh, Welt! I'm so glad Welt is still being voiced.
Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination
dad!
could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Not let the control freak lose all control. Send him to Washtopia!
That's unexpected, all right. But let's not do that.
I live. Let's start our voting on our destination.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Oh my god, how many of us farmed for this damn planar set? How many weeks did we farm for this damn planar set? I will not be going to Lushaka right now. I'm still too traumatized. Mr. McHale's homeworld. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
What'd you call me? That's where Adrilla the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
I wonder if these are all areas that we're going to wind up going to in later updates.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
Ah, planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
The Express can soon achieve perpetual motion. No one wants to go to a Washtopia? Oh my god, the Edo Star mention. I'm gonna bring Edo Star up and see what they say.
They suffered an ambush by the Antimatter Legion some time ago. According to the IPC, the enemy was repelled, but Edo Star placed their planet on temporary lockdown. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do there.
Isn't Edo Star supposed to be kind of like the Japan equivalent? Because if it is, that's crazy considering that Inazuma also was kind of on lockdown during the Vision Hunt Decree, and I just find that really, really interesting. That's actually wild.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options.
I wonder if Edo Star is where we'll go in 4.0.
Plus, it's a completely unknown world. Who What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So, everyone's leaning towards the uncharted world. Seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm for Amphoreus. Well, Himiko, considering your outfit looks very similar to the people who live on Amphoreus, I would assume that's where you would want to go to.
Looks like Pom Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Pom Pom is so energetic.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Chat with your companions. I sexually chat with all my companions. Oh, well. Waitress doesn't exist outside of Amphoreus. This is an Amphoreus exclusive. Like, come on. Like, I know Himiko likes to pretend she's from Salsodo, but I don't know. Davey, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? It doesn't feel any different to me. Worlds that have been mapped on the astral charts also present new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes. I'm sorry, what? You have a backup plan? In case of what? That's very stressful. She's literally gonna put on a battle suit that spreads the Honkai infection. And I'm gonna get PTSD all over again.
Explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
An opportunity hard to come by?
Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivilli. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Me too, Welt. I'm excited too. I'm just so happy. Wait. Let's go this way. I'm gonna save March for last. Come here, Sunday.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
We're going to Amphoreus. No, we're going to watch. Actually, Sunday, we're packing your ass and sending you back to fucking Penacony.
I see.
No comment from you?
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Sunday, that was very simplistic of you, and you know what? I respect that.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision.
I love Black Swan's voice. Ouch. Why do you want to go to Amphoreus? Why is the garden turning to us for help?
Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus. Cut through the thick mist and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Mom, I will do my best. Mommy, I won't disappoint you. I won't. Also, when is Black Swan coming back into the meta? I need more dot characters. It's rough out here for the dot mains. Do you remember when we first came to Don Hung's room and I went through a whole tirade of how he was a top because he doesn't have like an actual bed and just sleeps on a mattress and his bed's never made? I still stand by that to this day. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the memo keeper if you want to know more. Are you nervous? Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It'll be fine. Just trust the crew. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later. I already was at the party car. Okay, relax. March!
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos.
I love March's room.
Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
The hot fictional men that we get to encounter. The start of the journey when we dive into the unknown.
And let's go snap some photos as soon as we arrive in Amphoreus. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Agreed. Hi, Diz. How are you? Happy 3.0 day. Also, Sam. Hi, Sam. It's so good to see you. 5-star Sampo will bring back Dot. Absolutely. 5-star Sampo will save the Dot meta 100%. In 5-star Sampo, we trust. No, but seriously, I need that Bellabog update because if they actually do that, I might actually like cry tears of happiness. Sampo is forever my baby girl. After much deliberation, you realize that insufficient preparation is as good as no preparation. Not the prep. Having some preparation is better than none. Even formalities have their place. Looks like it's about time. I should go find a spot. Oh my god!
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump!
I
Be seated and
will
hold
never
on.
not get super hyped for like when this happens. Every time.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden
Ow!
in the starry sky.
The double helix.
Here
is
it
crazy.
is. The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror.
That's crazy. I'm like waiting. I'm like low-key kind of waiting for Mobius to come out and be like, that's my double helix. Thank you. Oh my god, it's so pretty.
The eternal land, Amphoreus.
I'm screaming. Whoa, it's in the shape of an 8. Excuse me, that's an infinity symbol. How did it suddenly just appear?
I used a little magic so all of you can also see what it looks like. As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
3 paths interweave and fetter Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary Pathstriders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to Emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
That's crazy.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either.
Ooh!
Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the
Imagine
permanence.
if it's like, okay,
no clue
it's
to
probably Enigmata, most likely. But wouldn't it be a gag if it was Finality?
This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when Pathstriders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. We're turning back. Next stop, Lushaga. I'll do the boring answer this time. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in a databank is unavoidable. Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Oh yeah, where's March 7th? She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the war. That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. March, are you okay? No, literally, Sunday being in the background, just like, he's just like chilling, having like a drink, being like, I don't have to be a part of this conversation. Just let me know when y'all get off the train. Is like wild. Also, hi Chloe, how are you? March, are you in here?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Oh no. Did you come down with something?
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
I'm glad she still has her sense of humor. Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly. I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Oh
Perhaps
no.
it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
I want to say something so bad, but I'm gonna hold all of my thoughts until we're completely done with the quest, which won't be for a few days.
I agree.
No.
That's likely the case.
I need to hold it. But like, I already have thoughts.
Why is she the only one affected?
I have thoughts.
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better.
If Cyrene shows up on this effing train, I'm gonna lose her.
Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take
She
photos
gave
when
us
we
her
got there,
camera?
but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
No, how could I leave you by yourself?
What's with the melodramatic turn? I'll be fine.
I'm just worried about you. What if we come back and you're in the ice again? Why don't we take our discussion outside so March can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphoreus?
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to six-phased ice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of that. TV, I want you and Don Hung to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? What about the rest of you? Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's back.
So we're staying behind to take care of the...
Walt is so upset. Walt's like, oh, not again. Chin up, Walt. You'll get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
Very interesting that the memo keeper who can help with like memory unlocking is going to be the one looking after March. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Sunday said I'm verse. Great. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it to you so soon. Oh, we're finding out the backup plan already. A backup plan. Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, I'll let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
It's another temple!
Your very own car!
Oh! Oh my god, Oprah, thank you so much! Our what now? Amphoreus is outside the interastral peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. Oh! So that's what it was in the trailer. It wasn't the entirety of the Astral Express. I was confused too because there was only one car and I was like, I think the Astral Express is bigger than just one car. We just take one of them. And then we proceed to like have it blow up.
The car you're getting has its own
Love that for
thrusters,
us.
so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe.
The Express is more multi-purpose than I thought.
only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way.
Damn it!
All right? Get going whenever you're ready.
My plans have been
Pom-Pom
foiled.
can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready!
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're going, we're going, we're going. Who's there? Ma'am! Like immediately! Oh my god, is that my day's spear? That looked like a spear. I swear, if he impaled us the second we got here, that'd be crazy. Oh, well, can't say we're getting back up to the actual Express anytime soon. Yeah, yep, definitely not. Dunhung. Oh, he's like knocked the fuck out. Thirda, save us. Dunhung is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, his well-being uncertain. Not that that was one stylish landing, bro. Dude is like passed the F out. Time to come up with a name for the next reincarnation. I'm picking it up. Wait, you see Dunhung's chest rising and falling. Proof that life still lingers within him. Well, I mean, if I must. Listen, this, we're making up for March cock-blocking us at the beginning of the game. You recall the moment you first met Dunhung in March 7th? No. This is the only way to resuscitate him. It's as if someone is shouting in your ear, just do it. Literally all of you in chat right now screaming. Oh my god, it's veritably the whispers of the devil. Not the devil! You know what? Get me my horns. I'm about to be a devil down. After much hesitation, you finally lean down and... Sorry, Dunhung. Sorry for what? Damn it! He was gonna let us fucking do it. When did you come to? He was gonna let us! How long were we out for? You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. We should try making contact with the Express. Himiko, we've made a smooth landing on Amphoreus. That was not a smooth landing. The car got impaled by a spear and you both passed out? And the car is in shambles. How is that a smooth landing? Farewell, my friends. Finally freed from the Express. Farewell, my prison. I guessed as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find someplace safe to set up base of operations first. The statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to a civilization here on Amphoreus. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. Listen, I'm all for like staying optimistic, but considering how we landed here, I'm gonna say they might be a little hostile towards outsiders. It's dangerous, we should leave. Ma'am! my god, she's so pretty. I thought I heard something. Someone's here. Ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my god. They literally shot us in the face. Oh, maybe they'll be nice to us. Why is it so dark? Is it nighttime already? What the fuck? How... Oh. Oh. No. Oh, my mind is already having a heart attack. I swear, if this is what I think it is, I'm not gonna be okay. Y'all, if the Hersher of Corruption shows up in any point in this story, why does this feel like we're looking at like a past image of how it was prior to the Black Tide? Okay, the whispers are creepy. I'm scared. I'm really scared. That happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. Did you see what the creature looked like? A rabbit of sorts? Not the mastermind behind everything. It's unlike any of the known species in our databank, but I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphoreus after. Back when we were trailblazing into Eurilo 6, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet. With Amphoreus, all we have is whatever little Black Swan told us about the world. But we can't afford to screw up this expedition. What should we do now? Find a local? I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this having the expertise to create such a sophisticated weapon. Is it any match for my baseball bat? I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move. I'm stressed. That's wild. This literally looks... This looks like... Bitch. It literally looks like no one has, like, been here, or, like, it's been in ruins for, like, ever. Hello? What? Looks like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen. But look at that. What is that? Judging from the prevalence of the colossal structures, the civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. Structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. I gotta stop and take pictures right now? Giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears torn open. Or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift. Inside, a swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. If March 7th were here, she'd definitely use her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties now. Ate that up. Don't forget the city gate too. Okay, Dad. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss. If the word abyss shows up in one more game, I'm gonna die. Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whisper in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of
Hello? Me thinking it was gonna be Mem, and it's literally March. Now hold. Now why does that look like an eye? I'm like actually paranoid at everything. Not all the targets reached. Be for real. These turned out great. Heh, they deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall. Not us tooting our own damn horn. Something's wrong. I'm sensing hostility. These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms? Oh! Looks like they want to keep us here. With a dead end and a cliff edge behind us, there's no way out. We're going to have to fight them. Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. When war armor is destroyed, it deals damage to enemies, delays their action, and regenerates energy for the attacker. Attacking enemies with destroyed war armor will also additionally deal damage to them. War armor will be completely repaired at the end of the enemy's turn.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion. No dirty tricks, all right. Watch your head.
Expand your thinking. Time to twirl!
I hit the mark.
Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins.
Do you know who I...
This big diamond!
This big diamond!
Time to twirl! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Kevin!
Look out! You've got something interesting.
I lost him already! Oh! What?
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
He stole the bat and I didn't even realize it, and then he broke the spear with our bat! Oh, that's crazy. That is correct. He said, oh, I know my variant in the other universe used to be really good with this. So let me just borrow it for 2 seconds so you could listen to me talk. Oh. Okay, I'm composed. Everyone be safe?
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet.
He sounds so good. He also looks so good. Also, look at the symbol in his eyes. I'm so unwell right now.
If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Where did these people come from? A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
Oh yeah, that's kind of... Sorry, that's a Stellaron that got shoved into our chests unwillingly. My bad.
I could be putting myself in harm's way for
My
all I
bad.
know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble?
Is that trippy? Oh my god.
You even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers.
She's so cute!
Cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Wait, does she nickname Phanon Snowy? I'm so dead.
All right, if you say so, Treeby.
Oh, that's
I
so
apologize for my earlier
adorable.
behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I understand. We're trailblazers from beyond the sky. You're telling them everything already? There's no point in concealing anything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Phinem, from Ides Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
That's an unusual name. I'm done hung. This is... I'm the galactic baseballer who's missing a baseball bat. Why? Why? Why?
Baseball bat? Oh, you mean this marvel of a weapon? Sorry, but why don't you tell me your name in return for your weapon?
Not him holding the baseball bat hostage.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh?
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We've just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure our safety, traveling together would certainly be the best choice. Please lead the way. How do you view the situation? There's more to this Phanon than meets the eye. I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear, he's no ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going by the resolution. Their appearance was suspiciously well timed. The timing is suspect too. The spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspect they may have staged the encounter. These refugees, they're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How is it even remotely possible that we share a common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps like Eurilo 6, Amphoreus was served by the Silver Rail eons ago? But the databank would at least have some record on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual too. I doubt it's a habit of speech. But compared with other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope the problem will resolve themselves naturally. About your spear. Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gained some important insight. Amphoreus' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloud Piercer. Looks like this world is nowhere near as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city they mentioned. I love how Don Hung's just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna like turn into like my dragon form. Like as if he doesn't have that available to him too. It's like, I'm just gonna stay as my 4-star. Is someone arguing in the temple? Let's take a look. And remember, keep it friendly. That was so much in so little time. Maybe he's traumatized by that form. Well, he might need to use that form to survive. We could deal with the trauma later.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything.
Oh no.
Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima?
Oh no.
Nowhere is safe with the end times looming.
It's a boomer who is a religious fanatic who doesn't like change. Wow. It's kind of like the United States right now.
I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I already don't like him.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Christ.
Is this the ratio NPC?
These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the holy city. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finan. What was that just now?
No, this one looks better.
It's an honor you remember me, Finan. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here.
Virtus, baby, I'm gonna say something to you. You might not like what I'm about to say. But maybe we need to shave the mustache. I don't think it's doing you any favors. Maybe being clean shaven is the way to go. Because whatever's on your face right now, mama... No.
A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Every place has their fair share of troubles. The Elder spoke of end times just now and claimed that no place in Amphoreus is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger.
This is sending me. They're just talking about... They're just talking about the Abyss? Like it's nothing.
My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Please give us a moment to discuss it. Peynon interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee. Now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from us? Oh, from the refugees. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world. He wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along with Peynon for now. We can also learn what Tribby thinks when we're alone with her. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
Also, this like book is very interesting as well. This whole room is crazy. Can you use that mustache? Ooh, Evo? Yes. Well, I feel like you could do better. Also, Hawaii, what do you need? I'm currently trying to do this story quest. I cannot stop what I'm doing to give you attention. You're gonna need to go get that from your parents or something. Be for real. Let me enjoy this.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
I wonder when, like, the other two are going to show up. But the road ahead is cut off. Are you going to carry and fly us across? You're not about to ask me to jump down, right?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around.
Oh, so Trippy's calling the shots.
All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle.
Oh, it's the mechanic. It's the mechanic where, like, you can reverse time.
We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
That's crazy. I act as if, like, I haven't seen this mechanic in Wua before, but that cutscene was so epic. I'm sorry, what?
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
This is crazy! I like
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace.
How do I even like wrap my head?
Why does it feel a little too quiet?
How do I even wrap my head around? Thanks, Kiana. I'm dead.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
This music's kind of like a bop.
Destined for oblivion.
You both have impressive fighting skills.
Watch your head.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never seen perfection before.
Open sesame.
Time to twirl.
I hit the mark. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear.
This
my
old man
child.
wants to just like
Us priests would rather
die
in
here.
pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Oh, well, you know, my name's Chibi.
Don't you remember, Noldis? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh no, to think that
That's your
a
concern?
mere tribal priest dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldis, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Ah, Mr. Noldis. I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place
But
our
all it took
trust
was her
in
being like, my name's
Chrysoceres."
actually this, and there's two more of me. So I'm gonna flex my title really quick, and you're gonna listen to me, old man.
The Dromus caravan
And he
that's
said,
supposed to
"Okay."
meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, and we now have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them.
Of course. Please, come this way.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is going on?
I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is this end times people spoke of?
Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
Is this a sequel to Bellabog? 5-star Sampo, where are you? Imagine if 5-star Sampo is actually an emanator of finality. Ain't no way one of the options is a finality reference. I'm screaming. I'm like, not even like 10 minutes into this quest, I'm having a heart attack. Like, the best heart attack, by the way. Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
What are the Titans?
The ancient gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Who are the Chrysos?
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
What is the miracle performed early?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
Isn't that what you just did before to walk us across the broken bridge? Your answers are too concise.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends?
If Venti pops up, I'm ending stream.
There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times.
Is Trippy about to sing?
Happiness abound in this lush land by gods chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
Okay, well, she just caused an earthquake. Love that for that. What's with the stage effects, please? Oh. Is that our ride? Damn. That's a big boy.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
They're so cute! Not Barney, please! He's missing green. Also, hi, Afro. How are you? Oh my god. Where am I going? Not the I woke up in a new Bugatti. I gotta go. Imagine playing that sound right now. Imagine! I would die. I was gonna make a comment. Let's make a Genshin reference comment, but I don't want to be. So I won't be. Not Sampo, please. Maybe. What magnificent creatures.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the holy city.
Dromas. Do dromas have like little like baby dromas in the form of plushies that I can purchase?
Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
See all the white shells jutting out from the droma's limbs and plan to use them as fun. The dromas let out a dissatisfied growl and easily toss you several meters away. This is your idea of docile?
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
No humps. The droma said no humps.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
I love how his whole demeanor changed when he found out that Tribios was the high priest. He even included the two of us.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
Why is it that whenever people say stuff like that, it's like usually not the case? Yep! Not the case! We just got here! We literally just showed up!
Free will, or was it fate?
They literally said, oh, did you want a minute to breathe? That's not happening this patch.
Still waters of oblivion.
They said, none of that.
Watch your head.
None of that shit.
Familiar.
Curiosity. Endless.
At all.
Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
I weep for the departed.
So we gotta go.
It too shall fall.
Time to twirl.
Yeah, I don't have time for the truth. What the fuck just happened? Did my game just crash? My game just crashed.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Here we go. Anyway, moving on.
Please,
I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
I thought we killed them all. Why is there one roaming around? Stay calm and leave this to us. You must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I can't believe my game crashed. And then it just picked up where it left off. I was actually worried I was gonna have to do that whole thing again. I expected the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Let's stay here and lend our support to the battlefield. Do you think this Nikador is related to the destruction? I don't think so. These Titan can have obvious differences to the Antimatter Legion. Our priority now is to find Phanon. Oh yeah, where'd he go? Weren't we like just fighting with him?
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of the past reverie.
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
I'm sorry, did we like predict that shit? Click and hold the button to activate Oryx's prayer to rewind time. This is crazy! How's the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
We took care of some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akima is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
We can help.
I don't doubt your skills, but...
King Rainbow! Look, it's coming from his head, which means he is also one of us. That confirms it. Phanon is one of us!
Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh. Well, okay.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
She's strong. What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
I would like to know what she is on, and I would like to have whatever she is on.
Watch. No one will die. The heroes will protect the city.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis. Faith is all some people have left.
I'm not gonna lie, I was
teetering
waiting
on
for
the
something to
brink of
like
collapse.
smush her into the ground. Is that bad of me?
To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
And another battle. Just like battle after battle.
For oblivion.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed.
Will I ult 3 enemies that are almost dead? I sure will.
It too shall fall.
Bye.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy!
Ow! Sweet chippies!
We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Treevy. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions!
Surprises never cease in Amphoreus.
Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the
wait, is
citizens to
D
safety.
short for Mita? I'm gonna die.
With us here, we can just use the sentry gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphoreus. Wouldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
I love that they have like nicknames for all the other characters.
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
That's actually so fun. Okay, but how do I run on that rainbow road? Because that's my road. That's our road. I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you either. Let me eat my snack really quick.
These guards, they're all trained and experienced elites.
Yeah, but I'm an emanator, bitch.
Lord Finan! You're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
They're trained warriors. Yeah, and I serve IX, so what about it? What about it? Music, Robin, and having them follow me like a little concert. Wait, that is actually so funny. Maybe I should have put Robin on the team instead. There's so many cutscenes. I love this. Oh my god, is that Mita?
The rear is secured now. This is the result of your efforts.
Yoga!
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Oh,
Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
Oh, the voice. I'm so horny.
Enough, Mighty. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
What an entrance!
It too shall fall.
What an entrance.
Finon.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Look at him. Look at that beefy chest.
As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
The names of the people here keep getting stranger and stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
Aglaya mentioned?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens...
Oh no, is he gonna attack us?
They seem to fit the definition of invaders.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry, I'm just, listen. Sir? We're just here to help, okay? What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing.
Oh. Oh no!
You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Not them already planting the seed of doubt in our heads with Kevin. Like, are we really about to go through this again? Are we really about to go through all this again? I swear, if this man turns into an enemy later on and has like a transformed boss look, I'm probably gonna have to start like booking therapy sessions.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be.
Is that not also strange?
Damn, he really said, your name is fucking weird, bro.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
I want to take a picture.
What is it, outsider? Do you fear the Lance of Fury's raging flames? Or perhaps you'd care to spar with me?
I'm interested.
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because he means every word he says.
That is true. Of this, you can be assured.
Yeah, I'm sorry, his voice. They ate the house with that voice. Truly.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon and the two guests.
Gazarit! No, because this is like Sunday with his powers, but like different.
Welcome to Akama.
What are these effects? These enemies aren't moving?
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
I'm like obsessed with her look. It is so good. It is such a nod to HI3. I'm like so sorry. Like, I'm actually just so obsessed.
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akuma needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like
Her
I'm gonna
title
lift
is
this mess.
Mortician. Like, I'm not surprised, but the fact that they use that word is wild.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikator's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me and kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Okay.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Oh my god, the aura gets stronger the closer you get to her. Should I like run up to it and see what happens?
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
That was
The scent of blood.
crazy.
Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akuma, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Okay, can Castries be like a trial character in my party? No? Okay.
This is where it ends.
Well, I tried.
Just for oblivion.
Curiosity is a dangerous
I
thing.
got the "you died" screen. Wait, really? Did I not get close enough?
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Time to twirl! Expand your brain. Glimpse the unknown. Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, this guy's sneaky.
Watch your head.
Never mind, he's dead.
As you wish.
The butterfly!
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the 3 of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Wait, we're already like going up to the
Then-
door?
Could you all quietly leave?
Like, is she affecting, like, our vision in the game? Like, is this actually happening?
We'll leave this place to Miss Casterus then. Let's get a move.
Oh, we gotta go. This is so trippy. I'm obsessed.
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nicanor. They're all there in the distance.
Mommy, I'm scared. What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
It's fine. I've already died a number of times before. We're really setting the bar high.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no interest in the Titan rights. As trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazers? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely.
I just realized something.
Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus.
I know this may be a little out of pocket, but like, because we just like recently did like the Genshin Archon quest, doesn't this kind of look like the wings that were on the statue in Inazuma? Just like minus the eyes. Like, I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Stand with me and become heroes!
I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Oh, he does. Thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. Sound alerts are currently off while we go through the story, but appreciate you. Okay, wait. Are we really going to fight this boss now? I'm gonna take Acheron out of my party temporarily. And I'm gonna put her and his girlfriend back in.
We don't have many opportunities to...
What is this? What is this? Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to the target. Oh, that's cool.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nicator's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Sound lingers. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
It just got so quiet. That's creepy. The music just like dead stopped. Oh my god. Terry, thank you for the 23 months. I appreciate you. Come on, dedication. Yeah, look, we're like trying. Who's wailing? My head feels though as it's being ripped apart.
Stay strong.
Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
The visuals? The visuals are actually insane. Is that Nigador?
Eternal melody.
Ain't no way.
Weaker.
We're doing this like right now.
More distorted?
Oh, so I smell a stun.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Expand your thinking. Spend freely.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a point. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. Even God can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Oh, Kevin's getting angry.
Or maybe I'll take it all. All of it. Watch your head.
Characters with glory can obtain buffs via using skill or ultimate to increase glories. Characters with glory can dispel a number of Titanic Corpus stacks equal to the current glory stacks when it's active.
Expand your thinking.
Move.
Queen!
This is not the true Nigador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
Oh, I'm obsessed with her voice.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus.
The way her threads just strung up that enemy like it was nothing. And she just goes, move. Like, shut the actual F up.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Her gaze is somewhat unfocused. Could it be that
Curious
she
about my
blind?
eyesight?
Oh, she's not.
Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips.
Sorry. she mentioned perception, and my mind immediately went to like part 2 of like HIT. But also, you know what she reminds me of a little bit with this description? Even though she's not like blind, she kind of reminds me of like Y'shtola from 14.
Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
You sound so cultured. Indeed, her manner of speaking is comparable to Sunday.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trianne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
I don't even know. Lady Aglaya, could you give us some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you that this will not bring any repercussions to Akima. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to some place.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
Sure. No, like actually, sure. Let me just pull that out of my ass.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey.
Like,
I grow more and more
honestly,
curious about your cause.
When have we been able to do that?
But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Oh, it's story time. Oh, she said it's story time, baby. Let us go talk to Miss Aglaya.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
Look at the water. Okay, wait, can I go in it right now?
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Not me being dramatic with Acheron.
This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
Do we really have to get in the water?
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Oh, we're getting naked? Okay, but like, hold on a minute. Let me get this just...
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos.
Oh, we're getting a whole narrator moment. Okay.
3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings.
The Reason Titan?
Them to learn and reflect.
That's so interesting that Circes is called the Reason Titan.
Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born.
An enrapturing tale. Keep listening.
In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world. on its death march toward destruction.
Too much to take in. And then...
Is something wrong? This sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
That's only halfway. This history is way too convoluted.
I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough.
I mean, I didn't mind it.
That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events.
But it's funny that they put that in there to gag all the people who were like, I don't want a Yap Fest. Well, that's what lore is. It's a Yap.
That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus.
This is... I'm sorry, what? Can I have the other guy back? I don't want a child telling me... I don't... This sounds like Trippy. Like, Trippy, love you, girl, but I do not want her explaining this story to me.
Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh,
This is
right. Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different but 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry.
This is like the SparkNuts version.
To give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
The best part really said, your vegetables come through, not Zora. I said.
Is something else wrong?
They're treating me like a child. Sounds like they might have glossed over some things. I was perfectly fine with the other narrator. Hi, Drew. How are you?
Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Amphoreus seems to be going through a rough patch.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
I still don't get what's going on with the Titans and the Chrysos Heirs.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
I mean, ma'am, you could have done that from the beginning and kind of saved us a whole mess. Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
What do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Come with me.
Interesting that there was like a comment about knowing what's beyond the sky. It's very like Genshin coded. And notice how, like, she didn't really, like, answer the question. She kind of, like, skirted around it. It seems to be a common theme with all of them.
Please, give me a moment.
What's wrong?
The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
Seems like prophesized heroes and villains aren't treated equally in Akama. Why don't you go up with her? I don't mind waiting for you.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
The way that she called Zanheng our partner and not friend is a very interesting. Ew, bye Zanheng. See you later. Oh, okay. They live lavishly up here. I see. Oh my god, even the water is golden.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes. I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Is she trying to, like, flirt with us? Listen, I don't swing that way, but, like, her voice could convince me. You move to the left. How wondrous. You've only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distinctly warmer. Wait, did she pee in this? She pee? Did she pee in the water? Be honest. If she did.
Now place your left hand onto the bench.
Don't think I won't pee back.
Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today.
What's that? Do you know who else used to make outfits for the Flame Chasers? Miss Eden. I'm just gonna say that.
My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Oh. Well, of course we're taking a screenshot of that. How do you not? Is this some kind of trap? I'm Aglaya, a stylist. Could you imagine if Aglaya found her way into Infinity Nikki's universe? I would... That'd be really fun.
Trap? Hardly. Think of it as a ritual that allows us to communicate. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way.
Oh, so she did trap us.
You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles. You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness.
Is this Stellaron related shit? Because I swear to God, this sounds like Stellaron related shit. And I'm getting really sick and tired of Nanook's bullshit.
Amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Arkema is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' flame chase journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew.
That is 100% a flame chaser Elysian Realm reference. I think gods can be very easily like switched to Hershers in this situation.
With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Arkema needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
You think too highly of us. Saving the world is what we do best.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphoreus, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Arkema about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. Arkema is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hong's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Now, that's very suspicious. That is very suspicious. Aglaia equals Aponia. I think she's more Eden. Honestly, I feel like she's kind of a mix between Aponia and Eden. Oh, is that a hair or an eyelid? Because when we were in the water earlier, she like used her power because like our screen kind of like had the like very faded like effect, and she was like telling the water sprite like what to do, and I don't know if that's like specifically for a water sprite situation. And also with like these golden threads, like connecting to another person and then like being forced to tell the truth. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Eponia's discipline power and how like she could just like say something to somebody and like have them believe it. But also like the golden threads and like the fact that she's like a tailor and stuff like that is very Eden core. So it's like, I feel like a lot of the flame chasers in this story, I feel like some of them will have aspects of like the HI3 flame chasers, like either personalities or powers or like appearances, but they won't be like a complete one-to-one. Because like Tribby, for example, obviously like doesn't look like any of the HI3 flame chasers. If anything, she looks like a kid version of Senadina, but there's 3 of her, right? And it's supposed to represent like 3 different personalities. And we learned that like Vilvi, who is one of the flame chasers, like partitioned multiple personalities. So I think Tribby is supposed to like be like slightly inspired by Vilvi, but not like an not like an actual like one-to-one representation. And like Castories, for example, looks very like Griseo coded. But there's like parts of her personality, not to mention like the butterflies, that are very Aponia coded. So I think it may be a situation where, with the exception of the ones that are like spitting images, like Phanon is like a one-to-one of like Kevin. I think a lot of the Chrysos heirs, we're gonna see like different like aspects of the HI3 flame chasers kind of like melded into like the characters. You know what I mean? Like it'll almost be like a hybrid situation. But the inspiration is definitely there. Yeah. The inspiration is definitely there from like the Elysian realm. And I'm curious to see how like the story plays out and how it compares and also differs from the Elysian realm. I think that's the thing that I'm like the most excited for. And also how they like tie in like Greek mythology to it as well. Because like this is very like Greek mythology like inspired. So. You're finally back. What did she say to you? Well, she put some like threads around my finger. Promise not to tell her about our interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be her only concern. Though this is consistent with how Phanon was acting when we were at the event. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Eurilo 6, people still had an understanding of space and even paths and things. The sky above Amphoreus, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be tough? Oh, that is very interesting. Do you remember the mass of chaotic matter concealing Amphoreus from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphoreus hidden. Is like the Amphoreus story also gonna be the thing that like slowly starts to like bridge the gap between Genshin and the other two Honkai games, because that's also going to be a gag. The timing of this coming out after like everything that happened with this, like the sky like having like a rift in it, and us seeing like the moon fragments in 5.1 or 5.1 is very interesting. What should we do now? Let's explore the city like Aglaya suggested. We helped defend their city after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information. At least they'll have a good impression. We can also take some photos for our record. Okay. I love how the treasure chests look. Oh my god, look at how cute they are. Have you heard of the last city on the holy mountain high, where the immortal deity carries the sun across the eternal sky? Dawn lingers, silent in its eloquent grace. Hope shines bright amidst the world's stagnant embrace. Homeless, where should you find your way? In black tide and despair where shadows play. Exile, what dreams for days to come? Amidst silent gods, fate's whisper grows crazed and numb. In the end times, seek the promised land. Sunlight, clear waters, fertile soil where peace will steer. Within the garden of that merciful God, solace can be found. Laughter, feasts, and wine, joy and abundance abound. This poem, The Last Verdana, is dedicated to you, adorable mister. Lipo senses the vast sky's aroma. So close, yet distant, utterly enchanted. Thank fate for this moment we share. Any poem striking your fancy today? Lipo's got a trove waiting just for you. Oh! We got a memory crystal shard? What the fuck is it? Strange crystals that store the power of remembrance appear as you journey along. The light and shadows cast by the crystals seem to play out familiar scenes. If you place them close to your ear, you can even hear familiar whispers. What? We got 2 achievements just by talking to him. Stop the bard on the dromess and speak with them. Interesting. We'll just take care of this real quick. Oh my god, wait. Flying Amphora? Serious object blessed by Yanis. After breaking it, movement speed will increase. Oh yeah, okay. Remember that. We run fast now, like Sonic. Okay, those voices, when we use this, are very jarring. The immortal King Mikas. And what if I read this one? A theater script originally slated to be performed in Akama, story of how King Mikas sought to beguile Thanatos, only to be punished by the Titan. You know what? We're gonna set aside a separate day where we literally indulge in all of the stuff we pick up. Excuse me, do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
Looks like Finon is helping Aglaya keep that secret too. There must be some kind of understanding among the Chrysosairs. Yes, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysosairs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nicator attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it with just human effort? That's going to take a couple of days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard.
Treeby said,
we won't need to trouble you any further.
Didn't we use the time thing like not too long ago? Like, hey, keep up. Oh, he thought we could summon Miracle. Surmount the myriad passages of you.
Huh? You can recite this too? Wait, did you also chant this when we arrived in Akama?
Not on purpose.
Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
I wonder if it's because of Mem. Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
In Amphoreus, memory-laden objects can be found everywhere. When the Trailblazer approaches, they reveal an energy ripple. At this point, by holding down the button, you can use Ornyx's prayer to rewind them to their previous state. Power of Ornyx's prayer has limitations. Under normal conditions, it can only be sustained for 3 seconds. If used beyond 3 seconds, without the object rewinding to the critical time point, it will return to its state prior to activating the ability. Okay, come on, Echo Ult, you better work.
Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural!
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the Bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
I don't seem to be cut out for this.
That's okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
Calls Aglaya Aggie. I'm done. Treeby is literally me. I feel like I give people nicknames a lot too. I just like really resonate with this a lot.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphoreus. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Teleslates? You mean this device?
Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akama. Like the city you're from.
Wait, they call phones teleslates?
Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Won't that mess up the economy?
Not if it's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
She is so precious. The list of inexplicable things only gets longer. Look, someone's on the roof. Oh my god, it's a fiddler. That should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Does it really work?
The golden short spear via the prayer will replay its path. Follow and capture the rebound golden short spear to obtain corresponding reward. Stop, that is so. The golden nectar is so sweet. I want to share it with all my friends. Want to try some? No way. This jar is all mine. That's weird. I suddenly feel dizzy. The hell was that? No! Chirping secret. Nymphs with blessings are everywhere in Amphoria. Approach and interact to collect the nymphs and bring their blessings to Aglaya. After collecting all the nymphs of an area, the garment maker will begin deciphering the prophecy and may provide unexpected information to unknown surprises. Okay. It's Claire. No, literally, that emoji, she did the exact same thing. Period. An excellent lookout over the city. We can even see that Titan statue. Let's get a photo.
Oh, what are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from faraway city. It's our first time in Akama, so we thought we'd find a nice vantage point to capture? I mean, to remember the city and its sight spot.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Try to hold back your laughter. Yes, I meant to say.
Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone.
I'm even going to bother guessing their logic for naming things.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Huh.
Didn't you say you know how to use it?
Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
I don't know why the two of them standing there shoulder to shoulder with their fucking arms crossed is the funniest thing to me. But I'm actually dying. Like we didn't just try to like mouth to mouth resuscitate him about an hour ago. Oh. Can you also apply some filters? Let's leave that tomorrow.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
Not this guy clocking us. I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We are from Thalassopolis, a sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to this holy city was fraught with challenges. Thankfully, we were able to make our way here after meeting Finon at the Abyss.
Thalassopolis? Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
This is crazy.
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think we managed to fool him. After all, Thalassopolis was something I came up with on the fly. If he's truly an explorer familiar with the geography of Amphoreus, I'm afraid that he'll already have seen through our lies. Fortunately, there's no evidence, but it seems like even though the starry sky is taboo on Amphoreus, there are still people who still yearn for it. Looks like I have to be more cautious. Oh my god. This really... No, because like... Why do I feel like we're just getting closer and closer to like the whole Genshin? The more we talk to people, the more I'm like, okay, now wait. Are these like supposed to be gentle nods to the fake sky? Wait, what happened? No, I just lost my because weapon at 60 plus pity to the Skyward Blade. Queenie. I don't know, but I'm not playing Genshin Impact right now. So I can't help you with that answer. Nor do I work at Hoyoverse. I'm so sorry.
Does it really work?
Hello? Hello? Oh, bitch, you're crazy. She just is going. What a great day. How many breaking news alerts do you plan on listening to? I don't know. How fast do you plan on running around the perimeter of this city? Where'd you hear about those wild rumors? Wild rumors? As long as there's one person who hasn't heard of something, it's all news. We're having a sale to mark the grand opening. One line of news for just 5 balance coins. Want to hear one? The girl looks up at you with puppy dog eyes that seem to say, I'll starve if I don't sell any news stories today. Alright. Thank you so much. Either I just got scammed by somebody who's not actually poor, or I just saved this poor. I feel like it was probably the first thing. You wake up feeling as though your body's lighter. Can spending time with children really help you take a load off? I feel like the wording of that needed to not be that. Takes a while before you fully understand why. Your money pouch. You exchange some physical balance coins to try to fit in with the locals has vanished. Not this bitch stealing our money. This is what I get for trying to like chase a child around a fucking town to see what the hell she was running around for. I got scammed by a fuck ass child. Fuck them kids and fuck you too. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be poor now as I continue the main story. This is hidden passage. During exploration in Amphi, trailblazers will notice hidden passages with 2 different appearances. Interact with them to enter Janus's hidden passage and quickly traverse between the doors. Oh. I don't want to do that right now.
Never save for tomorrow what you can eat today.
Whoever said
Out
that?
of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir.
Whoever said that line about saving food when you can eat it today is so real. I don't know who they were, but she's my favorite character on Amphoreus so far.
The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past, suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our
Why does the spear look better than it did previously? Judging solely from its exterior, I cannot see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoreus. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphoreus and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Hasn't anyone questioned the prophecy?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
What Aglaya conveyed to us was more of a collective mission. As an individual, what role do you play in all of this, Phainon?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far.
Your core flame?
It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Triby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
Ew. Who's this guy in HI3? Who's Billy? Who the heck is Billy? Drew, it's Kevin. Can a shattered sculpture truly be made whole again? I'm keen to test its resilience, and the chance may be at hand. Watch out for moving objects. They may collide with the Trailblazer. You may get hurt if you're not being careful. Aside from words, time is what hurts the most. Not me rewinding that and fixing it just to break it again. Oops. No. It's basically barren in here. Nothing to write home about. They don't even have lamps for these people. Oh my god! Wouldn't mind hanging lamps up myself if it saves the design of this room. I guess I'm a perfectionist. The little emote faces that these, like, butterflies have are so cute. They really are Claire coded. Oh my god, it's Castries.
It's our two distinguished guests.
Queen!
Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by. Really? I find it rather are sweet. It's the fragrance of life.
Speaking of which, is Miss Castries also a Chrysos heir?
Yes.
My apologies. If you don't wish to talk about this topic, I'll stop myself
Thank
there.
you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Oh. Should I show off my dance move? These responses are crazy. No, thank you. Unless you wish to make things worse. Oh, the grumph.
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromesis?
Can we feed them for real?
Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Can I have a taste?
Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest.
Her serious tone immediately quashes your wild idea. You gently pick up a piece of red clay from the container, while the Dromas watches your every move intently. Don't mess it up. Okay. Grumph. The Dromas lets out a slow but joyful sound, clearly anticipating your performance as its new character. Should it get what it wants so easily, or... If there's one thing I'm not gonna do in any game, it's mess with cute animals' food. I would like to not get murdered right on the spot. I'm good. Grumph grumph. The big guy in front lets out a satisfied sound. You don't know how it chews and digests these clumps of clay, but to them, these hard red clays must be delicious as a freshly sizzling stew.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Now imagine if I ate it in front of him, I would have gotten my head ripped. So cute.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromas. It makes me envious.
Don't you want to try petting it as well?
Me? No thanks. It's alright.
Oh my god, can she not touch anything because she'll, like, kill it? Or decay it or whatever? Miss Castries, are you concerned about something? Since we've arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children.
Yeah. Yeah.
So please don't take it to heart.
Take a photo of the Dromas as well. It's rare to encounter such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Do you enjoy taking photos?
Yes, it is an interest of mine.
Oh my god, her and March 7th are gonna be besties.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Let's just do as she says. Oh, she really can't touch anything.
What beautiful colors. It's very cute.
Oh, she really can't touch like a single thing.
The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
How the hell did she take the picture? She couldn't touch the camera. What's the reason behind using the black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
That won't be necessary, that's fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromasis.
Oh, poor Castries. Well, that was a little strange. You can say she's not very talkative. No, that's not it. She's a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. These Chrysosayers all have wildly different personalities. In comparison, Finon seems like the most normal one. Yeah, which means he's probably like the craziest one out of all of them. Let's just call a spade a spade. Kevin, I know what you are in HI3. I know what you did. You're not gonna be able to be all like smooth talking here. Or maybe you will. I don't know. Hello, Dunhung. Davey, how's Memorial Market looking to you guys? Plenty of interesting people. That's nice, as long as you enjoyed yourselves. The Bads have also returned to their original bustling state from before the war. Once you're done walking around, come find us at the palace. Aglaya's prepared a huge gift for you. Is it another temple? I need to know. Continue exploring the city area. Oh my god, there's so many things. I want to continue to walk around. Anything living she can't touch, but inanimate objects are okay. Oh yeah, I guess if we handed her the camera, there's a chance that like we were to risk touching her. Like you definitely could have like handed her the camera with like out touching. But I guess better safe than sorry. So.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn my family heirloom!
Not the burning. I never would have thought that Finon has such a hobby. He seems to be dealing with someone difficult right now. Let's leave him to it. Awkward. Hi, Lavender. I literally sat on call with my best friend and giggled for 5 straight minutes when none showed up. Honestly, mood. He is so pretty. Like, can this child bard not be sitting on the end? Well, I guess it's just water, so it's not a big deal. But if he can't swim. The strife of day and night birth the all-knowing giant. Their feet measure the earth, and their back carries the dawn and the dusk. With the night at their curtain, they dreamt until they awoke. Only then did they realize my perfection was born for creation. Gods, please hear my wish. Craft my likeness with fresh earth, and grant my intellect with your fruits. Illuminate my emotions with the wings of a butterfly, and forge my fate with golden blood. The perfect gods created the very first humans, and the first humans created the first city. Akama, standing at the foot of the throne of worlds, your golden blood can be traced back to the very beginning. Though the black tide devours the ancient lands, the holy city will cross over to a new world. Well, that's nice. Anyway, it's time to rewind. Oh, well, didn't do that fully. I only have one more thing, right? Let me just get this one. Hey, you're all going through a midlife crisis. Mood. The murals record in simple and delicate carvings the stories of Kefali creating life and building Aqua. In the murals, Kefali bears the enormous Dawn device on their back. Golden divine blood courses across their body, flowing to the ground from the left-hand side of their chest and spreading in all directions. At their feet, the humans bathe in the golden blood work together to create a great city. The city is Akama, the origin of Amphoreus' civilization. Come on, Akama. Alright, we go to the palace.
Hey, are you in the forum?
The forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up. It's filling up quickly.
Rosy Celestial Maiden? I have a strange feeling about this. I hope that's not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. Excuse me, we accidentally overheard something about a forum just now. We would like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assisted in the defense of Akama.
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akama's World Wide Web.
At the World Wide Web. Oh, it's actually an online discussion forum.
Got it. Please take a look.
Oh no. Didn't we have one of these, like, in Penacony as well? And fucking... the Cianjo. I'm tired. It was as I said, the Rosy Celestial Maiden doesn't resemble someone from Amphoreus no matter what. And there are so many wonders you won't see in Amphoreus in that photo stuff. World of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendorous skyscrapers. The world beyond the sky is real. Zacharias, give me money is crazy. Someone get Hades on the phone. Her hair was pink, and she wore a short blue blouse, and her eyes were as the sea, reflecting the light of sunset. They did not just describe Marge. Is this seriously not Nestia's human avatar? Lady Aglaya is Nestia's ambassador. Nonsense. I already said that the Rosy Celestial Maiden isn't from Amphoreus. She's from beyond the sky. I'll admit that I've had a great many unofficial historical records, but the Skyship Calamity is not an apocryphal tale. An apocryphal tale. Sorry. It is a tragedy that really happened. No one can pass the Sky Dome while Aquila maintains their baleful gaze. After all, it's questionable if any world beyond the sky even exists. Even the existence of the Rosy Celestial Maiden is in dispute. I still have a few attires made by Lady Aglaya herself. I hope I can make the Rosy Celestial Maiden's acquaintance with these supreme garbs as a gift. I told you I saw it with my own eyes. Really? Then I saw Nikador and Kefali clasping hands in a gesture of peace with my own eyes. My dear explorer, you're speaking dribble. You must have been deceived by Zagreus. I speak with honesty, and you treat me like this? Fine, so be it. I'll prove the existence of the world beyond the sky through my own means. Just watch me. I will soar the world beyond the sky. Even if I have to risk my own life, I'll find the Rosy Celestial Maiden and silence you all. Okay. Oh no. The Demionis guy who took a photo for us? It must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photos that March 7th previously took. There are more than 100 people in here. Although no one believes what Demionis is saying now, we don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous. Gagged. Scalp them all. Hoyoverse. Scalp it all. If this ain't the tea of all tea, I don't know what is. Mankind's greatest enemy, social media. Quick, we have to find Demionis before things get worse. That is wild, actually. Oh wait, can I go in here now? Yeah, damn treasure chest.
Oh, you want this? Fine.
Take it and amuse yourself.
Back to the grand path.
Rosy Celestial Maiden. Just from this name alone, I am able to imagine your beauty. You must be the incarnation of Nestia. Oh, you cause me to sink deeper and deeper, unable to get a hold of myself.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful Celestial Maiden. How can I ever win your affection?
Well, for one, don't be a man. So you're already failing at that, sir.
Damius? Ominos? No, I don't know what you're talking about, friend.
I thought he called him Almond for a second. I thought he called him Dami Almond.
Right now, I only have the rosy Celestial Maiden in my heart.
I wonder what he drank. Someone should calm him down. I can't believe they're referring to March as the Rosy Celestial Maiden. It's so
Oh, rosy Celestial Maiden, you truly are a gift from the heavens, a daughter of the sun. Even Aquila cannot restrain you. Will you gently carve open the sky, if only to lead us out of this long, dark night?
Have you seen Damian?
Who? No, I do not care about any Damiones. Right now, I only have beautiful fantasies and poems in my heart. Oh, rosy Celestial Maiden, the light of Akima.
Why does this sound like the love child of Argenti and Dr. Reishi? Like, the cadence and then the dramatics, like, literally.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up. The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies. Damionis, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden, a world beyond the sky.
I think we need to... Someone get me the straitjacket, like, right now.
What's that commotion?
Someone get me the straitjacket, like, immediately. How in the hell?
What are you folks going to do next?
Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
Please. The way he was running literally just, like, ended me.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase!
That guy barged into the... What's all this fuss? Can't a guy run his business in peace? Can't a guy run his...
He was just shouting about the Rosy Celestial Maiden?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen,
Oh, this
calm
area's
down.
pretty.
Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
Is this man gonna jump? Is he gonna jump from there? What's he trying to do?
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Oh, he really is gonna jump from there.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
Emerge.
That is a giant flying amphora. You're going to fall to your death.
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Use the clockwork tricks on him. Clocky doesn't react. Oh, Clocky. You think you can use the Pentaconian key to open up an Amphorean lock? Huh, wishful thinking. Do you think he'll to succeed? Obviously not. You can't stand by and watch him die. Let's go.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
Mr. Damionis, please calm down. Don't act rash.
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you, but thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words. Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Since appeasing him did not work, it's time for a change in strategy. Oh my god! That's great. The tone shift is wild.
Oh, trying to enrage me in hopes that my emotions will overwhelm my mission? Oh, it's a pity that I've seen through your intentions. You're trying to persuade me to stay.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
It's a human life after all. There's no choice. Let's just tell him.
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky?
Aglaya is gonna kill us. And I'm already scared of her. I didn't know what else to say. I panicked. We're bound by a pact. I cannot reveal the truth to you.
Oh, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This man needs to shut his damn mouth.
This is not going to go well.
What happened to Damionis?
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
I'm just thinking of all the ways she's gonna torture us now. If we get strung up by the golden threads, I'm gonna be very confused because I'm gonna be terrified, but also like somewhat turned on. We're sorry for the trouble that we caused.
It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
I love how we're like, oh my god, let's salvage the situation before Aglaya finds out. As if she probably doesn't already know because we were like bound by a pact. Looks like one of those mannequins in the clothing stores of Pentagon. There's also a butterfly. Is that a fashion accessory? There's a warrior I've seen before. Pretty cute too. I like it. Babe, you were talking butterfly, not the babe. Bang. Wow, you actually saw straight through my disguise. Don't tell me you're my lady's priest, are you? I haven't seen them in a while. What a shame. If you were also nymphs, could have had a lot of fun together. We should catch these nymphs the next time we encounter them. Perhaps they could help us better understand Amphoreus. Nymphs with blessings are everywhere in Amphoreus. Approach and interact to collect the nymphs and bring their blessings to Aglaya. After collecting all the nymphs, the garden... Wait, didn't we already do this?
What's Dad talking about?
Ooh. Isn't that Tribby's sister?
Gosh, isn't this lady Trinin? How rare that you would leave the Garden of Wisdom.
Yeah, I came out to clear my mind.
Then you've come to the right place. Look at all these snacks that I've just gotten. They're all flavors that you and your sisters love.
I'm sorry, is his name Nike? Snack vendor Nike?
Lady Trianne's favorite sour melon candies, Lady Treeby's favorite butter cookies, and your favorite stuffed grape leaves. We have everything.
Oh, that's indeed tempting.
Since we haven't solved the Rosy Celestial Maiden problem yet, let's avoid the Chrysos. Okay. It's not like I was like looking for them. They just happen to be in the same direction.
This is the sacred feast of Medusa.
Be in awe of Jews.
Now, what the hell is this? This is Varex's Leo? It really is a lion's head. No matter how I look at it, it just looks like any other statue. How do we even interact with it?
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
Seems like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
We'd like to request your help. Currently, rumors regarding the Rosy Celestial Maiden have spread throughout the Holy City.
Brave warriors, I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors. As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Why are you so interested in the tape? Who? I need to know. I need to know who the writers are. Who's coming up with these, like, options? Why are you so interested in the tape?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors.
Well, I know that if I wear pants without pockets, I'll always have a place for my phone to be held whenever I go out. And I think that that's just like that's really
A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
I can't tell if he's talking to us or the lion.
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
He's about to kill this lion. As long as it's not us.
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How could you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
Oh.
You got it. I'll fix that right now.
Oh.
I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Thank you for your help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Not the weak and fragile heart. Disposed of.
Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
I knew I had a good reason to be scared of her. She's gonna kill us. That boldly dressed Chrysosaur also has an eccentric personality. Regardless, this matter has come to an end. Let's prepare ourselves and head to our appointment. Trippy!
Over here! Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired.
I don't want to talk about it, girl. We got into some trouble, but thankfully everything's been resolved. Trippy, do you surf the web?
Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web?
That's good. Surfing the web isn't a good habit to have.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting.
Donghung yet again clocking us all. Like, truly.
This story sounds a little...
Faith can
Get my way, old man.
Oh, right. You can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo. Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we
The landscape of Amphoreus is breathtaking. In the past, this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
The past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
The past cannot be recreated, but you clearly showed us Oronix's miracle book.
Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know. I've been meaning to ask that for a while now. All things have to obey the underlying laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand Amphoreus' laws. We'll take photos later. Let's go meet Aglaya now. John Hung said, fuck this photo. We have more important matters to attend to,
Feel better.
No, I don't actually.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
Hey, girl.
Abby, we're back.
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Castrum Kremnos? Where's that? My Day has mentioned this place before.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikidor's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
So back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Trian was off chasing the enemy.
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles.
Oh my god, we get our own room.
Welcome to your private bath chamber.
Period! Oh, fancy! It's spacious and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Lounge chair in the room looks so comfy and enticing. You're worried that you'll completely lose the motivation to trailblaze if you lie. Think about it. All the twists and turns and hardships you've been through, are they worth it? Lying here and welcoming an eternal comfy slumber? Maybe that's where you belong. I know what you're thinking. Don't be tempted by a mere lounge chair. Damn. He really said, don't go to sleep. Oh, fuck you. The Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed well-known master thief across Amphoreus. They enjoy stealing treasures others are just about to obtain and then vanishing into a void with their stolen goods. They tend to leave a coin of whimsy and mockery in the aftermath. The only thing that can push them is Oronix's power. When near a coin of whimsy, use the rewinding powers provided upon the fissures the thief escapes through to get the Spirit Thief to come back. Click and hold to activate the prayer and rewind the Spirit Thief's time before they escape. Spirit Thief will struggle valiantly within the special zone. While the Spirit Thief's in the special zone, you need to release the button to end praying and then press and hold when they're unprepared to bring the Spirit Thief to justice. Oh. I thought I had to wait until it was all done with the green. You know what? I'll go back for that later. I don't have time for this fuck-ass bitch stealing my goddamn stuff. Rude. You lean against the stone railing of the balcony, gazing into the distance. The mist-shrouded mountains of Amphoreus appear as vague outlines like stone giants slowly shifting between crouching and standing. From somewhere, a bard's song drifts through the air. Though the words are unclear, the melody still conveys a tinge of nostalgia and longing for the past. This view is absolutely breathtaking. You agree with Don Hung very much so. Yeah. Aren't you going to test the water's temperature? Don Hung dips 2 fingers into the bath to check for the water temperature. It's lukewarm. Great. You think silently in your mind, trying hard not to see him. Let him see your... Ah! Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you.
Yo, whoever did the writing for Amphoreus is a wild dude. Absolutely wild.
Come this way. I'll explain it to you.
You went into the water again? Is this a basin? It looks like something used for ritual. Is this a mini dream pool?
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphoreus and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean by witness?
In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves.
The Ocean Titan's name is actually sending me. I love how we go from calling a butterfly babe, using the word tea as a means for gossip, and talking about Schadenfrauders, to then basically being called the F slur through the Ocean Titan's name. If that's not powerful, I don't know what is.
When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will
This is
occur.
that room that has the constellations on the thing, I think.
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch.
I keep focusing on her voice, and it's so melodic that it's like, it's making my eyes heavy. Like, I feel like I'm getting hypnotized by her. I'm not even the one she's talking to. She said, wash those nasty faces. Yeah, if you want to get into that secret room, you need to not have a uggo unwashed face.
Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged.
I'm just gonna be like, but it's just like me actually sleeping.
Floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world.
It's so pretty.
Now, I require your honesty.
Not us getting duped. We've been made.
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation.
What did we do?
While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
I didn't do it on purpose. Well, fuck. So you are indeed aware of our transgression. However, we only did so to save a life.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Not her having Castaries there just to be like, well, if you're lying, she's just gonna touch us and kill us.
Casterus will be your executioner.
That's crazy. Also, Mother, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I feel like I'm gonna need it. Genuinely, I'm about to get interrogated and potentially die. Oh. Lady Aglaya, it is undeniable that we broke our agreement out of carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing that a world beyond the sky exists would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is exactly how grave a crime have we committed?
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphoreus who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphoreus is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into.
So you're saying that it's better to pretend it doesn't exist? Humanity has always longed for the sky. This is something that you can't prevent.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castress.
Yes, Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
Oh, fuck.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
That doesn't make me feel better, really. Ain't no way they have an option of does that mean we can lie up to 2 times? Be so for real. Regardless of what she says, we'll be fine as long as our consciences are clear.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1.
Okay, wait, I need to go splash some water on my face, and I need to eat some more chicken tenders before I do this, because this is really stressful. Right there. Alright, are we ready to be interrogated by Miss Aglaya?
Outlanders, why have you come to Amphoreus?
To allow our journey to continue. The golden thread remains calm and unchanged.
A truthful response. A step will not be recorded.
I guarantee you, if you answer incorrectly and Castories takes all the steps, there's probably like some kind of like hidden like ending similar to like if you don't get on the express at the beginning of the game. But I'm not willing right now to do all of that.
Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
Because we're good people. Interesting that this is the same.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded.
The way they were like, fuck Akima.
Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens? A response that lacks embellishment. You have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
Maybe if like Welt was here and I can ensure that him tapping my forehead again with his like cane would like, but like what the hell? I feel like I don't want to say that like I'm not willing, feel like they have the right to know what it is. But like, would they even understand this answer? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because like I've already answered like 3 correctly and there was only 4 questions. So this is kind of like a moot point.
An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time.
Did we get played again? Was she never gonna actually? Why do I feel like I'm having deja vu?
All 4 questions have been asked and answered.
I guarantee you Castries was never going to do anything to
You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
Did anyone answer incorrectly and get killed by Castries? Wait, Kim, you died? Oh my god, Evil, you did too. Okay, never mind. My thought process was incorrect. I think it's more appropriate for us to say that last part. You seriously still expect us to help you after what we just went through?
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphoreus. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphoreus. For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain if we cannot gain your trust, Lady Aglaya, we'll depart. Amphoreus isn't the only option for the nameline. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Oh.
Finan.
Okay.
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
Got it.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akima, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose 2 allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Wait, we get to stay with Finan while we're in it?
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castorus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaia.
Not these two being in cahoots.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaia, and Lord Finon is one of them.
But she didn't even apologize. Let me tell you something. I'm not looking for an apology from her. I'm lucky I survived this.
Oh, please stop. Aglaia. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
Demigod?
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphoreus' deepest secrets are all hidden here.
How do you just say that?
Kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphoreus, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
There are 6 restored core flames. You're already halfway through your journey.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaia and Tribi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
So what exactly is a demigod?
Worry not. I haven't forgotten about that. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaia and Tribi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphoreus' fate.
So that's what you meant by your core flame?
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission? Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
The day is silent and darkness has taken the stage. Flames rise higher and drums fall like rain. Warriors soaked in golden blood, their cloaks tattered. Bronze shields you, and brass echoes my sorrow. Bro, what the fuck? I can't do nothing. Is my... Oh. That was so delayed. What just happened? I'm so confused. Listen to the voice of Constellation. 3 Titans of... The Stellar Shrine of Titans contains 4 major quadrants. Click to switch to the next quadrant. Click to peek into the secrets of the Titans. Nigador is a titan of strife and competition. According to the mythology of the Chrysos heirs, they declared war on the gods and cast the world into endless strife. However, battle also took a toll on the war god as the divine corpus was corroded by the black tide. They fell into endless madness, as their rage and ambition were never quelled. Their titankin legion still roams the land, waging war against the imaginary enemies. Nigador is a noble warrior that wears pure white sacred armor. Legend has it that the Lance of Fury that they wield can raise even the most powerful and prosperous state of the ground. Their bloodthirsty temperament has also made them a god of blood and sacrifice. Warriors gather under them to yearn to follow Nikedor into war and achieve an honorable death. Their disciples built a fortress known as Castrum Cremno that brings turmoil and fear to the world, much like their god. There was a time once when this war god was also a symbol of protection, using extreme violence to extinguish strife and using war to maintain the balance of Amphoreus. Zagreus is the titan of lies and fortune. According to the mythology of the Chrysos heirs, their entry into the pantheon was a complete accident. They once stole Nestia's seat, disguised themselves as Nestia to be worshipped. True Zagreus is often depicted as a two-faced god, who is both smiling and crying. Its two parts are much like the coexistence of lies and truth in the world. One cannot exist without the other. Zagreus has no interest in fulfilling their divine duties. They love to cause divisions in the paths of the gods and play tricks to sow chaos and disorder. Why does this literally sound like Aha? They do not have their own altars or temples either. This is because even Zagreus' disciples would not worship such a god, thus they have become the god of the poor and unremarkable. Legend states that they often appear in the barren desert areas to provide people with unpredictable opportunities and change. Before setting out on a long journey, people would often curse the name Zagreus to reduce the chances of them encountering thieves or ill fortune. They would also offer up prayers in times of suffering in the hopes of everything suddenly returning around. Thanatos is the titan of death and annihilation. No one knows their true form, for the dead cannot relay legends to the living. It is said that their touch causes flowers to wither, soil to crack, metal to corrode, flesh to turn to ashes, everything shrouded in thick, dark mist and disintegrating into meaningless fragments. Though the Chrysos heirs consider themselves demigods by blood, they cannot escape the inevitable fate of organic life, death. The River of Souls seeks out death and performs a path to the underworld across barren fields. When war claims too many lives, the souls have nowhere to rest, and the tides of the River of Souls surge onto the land, with Thanatos steering the ship to claim the wealth of the deceased and guide them to the afterlife. They are believed to be second in justice only to Talantin, as they only take the excess from the gods without robbing the deceased of the assets they need to reach the afterlife. As the night falls upon the world, death and darkness become the rulers of Amphoreus. An unknown black tide rises in great waves, swallowing the mortal realm and shattering the balance between the nether realm and the living world. Wandering spirits in battle and monsters across many battlefields trapped between life and death seem to signify that even Thanatos, the keeper of death, is powerless before this fall. There's so many. We'll definitely read all of these another time. The unfamiliar call carries a longing to take your soul's essence into the pool. Obtain Celestial Ambrosia via completing Trailblaze missions and others. Right. Okay. So this is basically like the Clocky statue for Amphoria. Oh, we can get wishful resin from this too. That's actually so nice. So we can get two of the remembrance eidolons from this. I'm assuming the offering level is probably going to increase in later patches. Water returns to its serene state. How curious it appears that you just have to bring Celestial Ambrosia back here next time to get something new. I definitely want to like go into depth of all 12 of these, like read their descriptions and maybe like try to like piece together like which Chrysos heir goes with which like Titan and see if like we can kind of pair them up with their like HI3 counterparts. Be kind of interesting.
So, did you hear it?
I did.
The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. All right, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
How are the Chrysos heirs chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Why are the other Chrysos heirs in the world?
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
How do you plan to fight Nikador?
Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
I just realized... I just realized that this says Elysiae. This isn't the first time he's mentioned where he's from, but this is the first time I feel like I've actually heard him say it, and now I'm screaming.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
I'll leave the final decision to you. You don't have any comments? I trust Finon, but I trust your judgment more. Could you imagine? And then we leave, and then it's just like credits. No, I'm staying.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphoreus.
I can't. I'm too scared to pick anything outside of like the typical thing. I should have picked Leave It. I can't upset Kevin. Best baby girl.
I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikador, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphoreus. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trian will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Well, that was a lot of drama for one day. Let's go. With Finon's guarantee, we can at least take a moment to rest without any worries. Kind of feel like we might have forgotten something. Oh, we need to take a photo for March. Good thing you still remembered that. Let's capture the spectacle of the vortex of Genesis. And then we take this picture for her, and then she sees it, and then she literally remembers her entire history. This place is crazy. The totems of the 12 Titans stand like 12 pairs of watchful, imperious eyes, overseeing the world they forged, nurtured, and ultimately brought to rule. When the 12 constellations align and shine, the miracle that the Chrysos heirs speak of will illuminate, or so their prophecy claims. I could like stare into that vortex like all day. All the constellations of the 12 titans are in there. Time to head out. Go to the edge real quick. The edge of this? What? You know what this really reminds me of? Okay. So, you know, let me just collect my thoughts and then I'll say what it reminds me of. As you sit down, the light of the stars begins to ripple before you. The waves shine, and the air seems to resonate with echo. This place is pretty refreshing. It would be a great place to come and reflect on my thoughts. Okay. You know how... Well, I guess this was also in part 1, but like more recently in like part 2 story, you know how like, you know, the chapters have been starting with like a character like narrating, and there's that like sky in the background and it's very like ethereal and there's a bunch of different colors. It almost kind of reminds me of that. I'm kind of gagged. This is like gorgeous. I feel like this is a good like stopping point. I do want to like, I would like to continue, but it's already 11 and I'm afraid that if I like continue, I'm gonna get like roped into some more like crazy shit. And I want to be like well rested and like focused.